Thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate. Want to just jump on here and say thank you so much for
liking and subscribing to our channel.
Thanks so much. God bless. We are actually taking the day off today. We don't cook on Saturdays, but we just wanted to take an opportunity to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we want to just let you know, we hope you're having a great Saturday. We are. We're resting and relaxing, doing a little bit of chores. We thought we've gotten all of our chores, but there's some things that we didn't get. Is that right? So we're headed out to dinner. We're going to pick up something to do a mukbang, possibly. We're thinking about it still. But we're planning our meal for tomorrow. We're going to make pho, Vietnamese pho. I am not Vietnamese, I am Indian, but I love Vietnamese food. Me and my kids absolutely love Vietnamese food. It is like my second best to Indian food, right? Would you guys agree? Yeah. So we're gonna dive in. You know, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but pho takes about 8-9 hours to cook. So that's a long time. And tomorrow is Sunday, so I'd like to relax on Sunday as well. So I'm preparing for tomorrow's dinner, Sunday dinner, like I always do. And I went ahead and I'm thawing out the beef bones. I buy so much of them, so I just freeze them. And then I use half and then save the other half for later. I make pho like twice a month. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
And then I have ribs. These are actually beef chuck riblets that I buy from Walmart. It comes in two in one pack. So this is the other rib slab. I'm actually thawing it out in the water. And then I'm running to my local Asian market because I forgot that I forgot we ate the beef meatballs earlier last month. So we got to run to the store before we eat. Or maybe after we pick up food. I don't know yet. But I'm going to pick up beef meatballs from the Asian store. I don't use meatballs. I've seen people try to use meatballs in ramen stuff. That's great, but it doesn't taste the same unless you go to your local Asian market and pick up the Asian meatballs that they sell in the little frozen packs in the freezer section. I'm going to pick up that. We're going to use a whole onion in our pho. Now, there's different ways of making the pho. So, you can buy, let me see if I have it still. I actually need to know if I have it, because if I don't have it, I've got to go pick it up. Okay, yes, I'm going to pick up the spice for the pho. I usually have it, but I've been making so much pho last month. Yeah, I already used it. I have just the bag. Okay, so I gotta run and put that, remember I have to get the pho mix. But I'm also gonna add this. I found this from another, I'm following another, I think it's a YouTuber who uses a base for his pho. And I just tried this last month. You guys, check it out. You can get this at your local Asian market. It is called I don't know how to say it. It's Hu style beef flavored soup base. Normally, it tells you, I'm sorry, I felt lipstick in my teeth, it happens. Normally they tell you to use the whole container, but I did not use the whole container because I love spicy food, but I didn't want it to make it that spicy where I couldn't enjoy it. So I only used about, I would say about 2, possibly 3 tablespoons. It smells like fish. It does. But it's so freaking good. And this time I'm probably going to use, I may just use half of that and not all of it. This will give it a real beef flavor. This is actually made with salt, sugar, shrimp extract. There's your fishy smell. Shrimp and salt, soybean oil, fried onion, soybean, beef. What does this say, Gracie? See, my daughter took you guys, let me tell you this story. This one, I have to tell the story, Gracie. This one took my eyeglasses to the school. My eyeglasses. I just found this out from my son. Told me about it. Apparently she took my eyeglasses, my reading glasses, to school, and now I can't find my glasses. So I can barely read fine print. Okay? So just bear with me because I'm trying to go get, I haven't gone to the doctor to get a new pair of glasses because, you know, I can't afford it actually. $400, so. Okay, so this says, let me go back to trying to read, okay, the little label, the little small label that they make so freaking small that you'd have to be a midget. I don't even know. I don't even midgets can see this. You'd have to have, what are those things called? Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Glass.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Noah. Magnifying glass to read it. Okay, so can you read it for me? It says, okay, read dried
Beef stock.
dried beef stock,
Yeast extract. Spices. Paprika. Disodium. And
some more disodium, and I see a natural flavoring. Okay?
yeah.
So I don't recommend using this every single time you make pho.
So,
Maybe once a month you can use it because it's high in sodium. You know, I watch my sodium intake, so you want to make sure you don't. That's probably a good idea not to use the whole packet all at once. Even though it says, let me see the sodium. Yeah, it says 1150 milligrams of sodium. So like I told you, don't use all of it all at once. You will flub up like a cloud. We don't want to look like clouds on Saturdays, so, or Sundays, or any day of the week, but usually I do some days more than others. So just use a couple tablespoons. You'll be fine. It will taste just as good. It will taste just as good like you would use the whole thing. You don't need the whole thing. I mean, unless you're serving like maybe 10 people, sure, maybe you put the whole thing, but for a family of 4, 3 or 4, you can just use a couple tablespoons and you'll be fine. It will taste so delicious, you guys. You'll be like, why didn't I ever try to use that before? So we're going to go to the grocery store and pick up the rest of our supplies for tomorrow. We're going to start late this evening because I want to go ahead and, you know, not spend my whole Sunday waiting for a Sunday dinner. So I got my onion, that's all I have, my spices. There's so many things I forgot. Okay, jalapeno, go grab the jalapeno, great Noah. Jalapeno, go get the scallions, Gracie. You got scallions coming out of the refrigerator as well. I need to go get bean sprouts, which I forgot. And then I'm gonna get Asian mint. Asian mint. And I think we have cucumbers. Yeah, we have cucumbers. I need to get some radish, because I love radish in there. Yep. Jalapeno. You can get your cilantro if you want to add your cilantro in there.
just one?
I don't really put cilantro.
Yeah, I want you.
I don't actually put cilantro in it. Some people like to put the cilantro, but I personally don't like cilantro in my pho. You don't really need it. I don't think the Asians even put. Trying to think. No, they don't. It's just really you. I'll show you what you get when they bring the food to the table. So that's what we're doing. That's about it. That's all I got for you today. But I wanted to come with you and ask you if you guys do any kind of multivitamin. You know, we're at home as well, dealing with COVID. In my area, they're saying that there's, of course, cases going up, you know, for the holidays and stuff like that. Thank God, knock on wood, we've had a very healthy experience. I think I did have COVID earlier last year in March. Before I was let go of my employer. Before my employer let me go. And I knew something was wrong. Everybody around me was getting sick with pneumonia, the flu, and I thought I just had the flu, you guys, and I was really sick. And you know, I think like most single moms or moms in general, or you know, working class families, you know, you work paycheck to paycheck, you live paycheck to paycheck, and you know, a day that you're not working is a day that you're not making money. So I was trying to recover on my own, I took a day off, took a couple days off, and in January, I remember taking a couple days off in January and February, and then I was feeling it financially, and then February came around and I was really sick, and I was like, oh my God, how is this gonna happen? I thought I had the flu. Didn't think we only had one case of COVID that we heard about in my area. So from a basketball player that came. So to make a long story short, I got sick. Took 2 days off. My boss said, I texted her, told her I couldn't make it to work. That was Tuesday. I went to work on Friday, almost fainted. I left work early, having half a day. And come Monday, I go to work Monday. I'm still not 100%. My boss is not there. Couldn't leave. By Tuesday, I text my boss. I was so sick, I couldn't get myself together. I don't even think I took them to school. Did you guys go to school that day? I can't remember if I even took them to school. I was so sick. They may have taken the bus to school. I can't remember. It's been, a while. But that Tuesday I was so sick. They went to school. I slept the whole day. I didn't get up out of bed. Wednesday came around. I remember texting my boss telling her I was still sick. Now, I will admit that I wasn't really happy with this employer anyway, so I couldn't tell if it was just me, if the environment I was working in, or if it's COVID, but it was probably a little bit of both. I could barely get out of bed come Wednesday. So I called her, or I texted her, my boss, and she said that's fine. By Thursday I started feeling better and I went to work. And by 9:30 I got let go. So it's been trying times, to say the least. But God is good, and I've been trusting in it. Thank God. No matter what, we live in America, and I haven't been destitute. I haven't been living in destitute either. So, so God bless. So God bless this country that has helped us too. So I know a lot of people are trashing the country right now because of what's going on, but that's not my platform. So I'm just really grateful that it didn't get to the worst of the worst. Are you going to behave on camera?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we gotta have the parents sometimes, guys, even on camera. Am I right or am I right? Okay. I heard this. Stop! No, stop! Right here, I'm recording, trying to get our lives together, and they're like bickering. God, Jesus, take the wheel. So, what I want to ask you guys, if you guys are doing any type of, what is your regimen every day for? Are you doing a multivitamin? How are you keeping yourself healthy? So what I'm doing, and I hope you guys are doing something, because you have to be doing something. If not, you're really not doing yourself justice. And when I started reading and researching, this actually has really helped me stay healthy this past year. So I obviously started taking, and I'm 46 years old, guys, so don't spread the news fast, okay? Don't spread the news fast. I'm 46 years old, proud of it too. I just started taking a multivitamin. So I started taking a multivitamin last year. Then I added, of course, iron, which I've been taking on and off for years because I'm one of those people that have iron deficiencies. So I added the iron. Then I actually, because I was tired all the time, I started taking the multivitamin, the vitamin D. I got these at Walgreens. If you look at Walgreens, they were having a special last year, and I hope they have it again. It's like buy one, get the other one free, or 50% off, or something like that. That's just when I bought all my concoctions here. Whoa. Sorry about that. I'm clumsy. So I started that. So this is what I started with. Then I added vitamin C to my regimen. Okay. After that, then I added magnesium. I'm telling you guys, it has changed my life. I am not as tired as I used to be. I have more energy. I mean, you get tired. I can't say you never get tired because, you know, when you're doing stuff and you're active, you're going to be tired. I love to nap. You'll hear me say that a lot. Naps are important to me. And if I don't get my nap in, sometimes I'm not a very happy person, am I?
Cranky.
So are you.
I am.
She is. She is. She is. She gets cranky when she's tired. Huh?
You guys get very cranky.
My son said both of you get very cranky. Don't say you don't.
Yeah.
Not everybody's as positive and outgoing and happy-go-lucky as you are. So I started taking that, and then I just actually get one of these little boxes things. I know you guys, I'm an old lady now. This is what old people do. So I started getting this when we took our trip. We travel a little bit on vacation and stuff. So I got one of these little boxes, and I usually just put all my vitamins for the week in the box, and then I take it. And I'm telling you, it's changed my life. It really has. Now I know why old people do the things they do. So I'm midlife now, guys. My children are on. They're taking the Children's Complete Multivitamin Gummy. My sweet neighbor gave me a whole bunch of vitamins for them. Before that, they were taking. Did you guys already take those vitamins?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did. Okay. They had another. They had another kind of vitamin.
This one.
Yep. Show the people what that is, Gracie.
It's like for your eye.
It's for your eyes. Since they're homeschooling and they're on that screen all day long, you guys, this is Blutin. It's made by Twin Lab. OcuGuard. I don't know what OcuGuard is. It's kids gummies. Protect your kids. Protect your kids from damaging blue light. And they take that. They take this and they take that every day. Right?
Yep.
And thank you, Jesus. We've been really healthy. Plus, we eat healthy. We really do eat healthy as a family. We get in our fruits and vegetables and things like that. I don't eat meat every single day like I used to when I was growing up. It's not good for you. But we eat meat. We eat a lot of fish. We eat a lot of seafood. I limit my pork intake. We had ham for Christmas. No, was it Christmas?
Yep.
Yeah, it was Christmas. So I have a bunch of ham. We had Christmas dinner. I made, we cooked and stuff and made Christmas dinner and I made Christmas ham. So a lot of that ham is in the freezer for later meal planning. We're actually doing a little bit of a cleanse, so we're not going to be doing that. Even though here I am doing pho, but pho at home is actually very good. I'm not using any kind of MSG. Even though I'm doing a lot of reading on MSG, MSG is not bad. Asians eat it, and they've always cooked with it, and they're fine. They live till about 100. So, when I started making pho, learning how to make pho from home, I noticed that it's actually, I don't get the bloat as much too. So, and that could be with anything when you cook at home. So, we're gonna go, you guys. I've talked a lot. I just wanted to talk to you about my vitamin regimen. Hope you guys are doing something. Do something. Change something this year.
Yeah.
And you'll thank yourself later for it. So, thank you so much for
Liking and subscribing to our channel.
We love you so much. God bless. Take care. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow when we finish when we start off and we'll post that video. Take care. Hi, friends. Thanks for joining us. Yay! It's Cooking Sunday. It's going to be our Sunday night dinner. So we want to take an opportunity to thank you guys for joining us on our channel. Don't forget to
like and subscribe to our channel.
Yay! Tonight we're going to be making pho. Did I say tonight? Actually, it is in the night. It's early a.m. We've been up late watching movies. We're going to start our Sunday night dinner early in the morning. what time is it right now? It's almost 1 o'clock, you guys.
No.
But because I thawed out my meat yesterday, and it's been sitting here, so I want to make sure it doesn't go, I don't want to put it in the refrigerator because it'll spoil, it won't taste good. So I'm going to go ahead and cook it tonight, and then we'll take it out and we'll cook the rest portion of our meal in a normal time frame, like 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll start, because this meal takes about 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours. Pho, I'm making pho, homemade pho. I am not Vietnamese, but I love Vietnamese food. I'm Indian. I think I've told you guys this before. From India. But I am in love with Vietnamese food. Vietnamese food is my family's probably second favorite. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Told you. So when I make this meal, I make it quite often now that I've taught myself how to make it. It's so easy. All you need is some little bit of time, some love, some game night, and we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and show you what meat we have. We're going to go ahead and boil for about an hour. About, yeah, a good 45 minutes to an hour, because I want it to be really cooked. Not cooked all the way, but cooked enough, so that way I can start the next portion of it. So what we're going to use today is beef bones and beef rib tips. Is that what that said? Tips, yeah. That's what the package said. I usually buy the rib package. It comes in 2 in the package. I used one. I used the other one last month for pho, and we're going to go ahead and use the second one. Pho is very, very easy to make if you just stick to the basics. The ingredients all come in a packet like this. So freaking simple, you guys. You can do it. Takes 1 onion and your meat. So we're not going to do this stage first. We're going to go ahead and do the meat first. So let's just get into it. Noah is going to go ahead and get the water started. This is obviously filtered water. I don't know where you guys live, but where we live, the water is not the best out here in Florida. So we filter our water if we don't buy it. We do buy it, but for cooking and stuff, I just go ahead and filter it. And actually what we did, my son taught this new thing. I'll let him finish his thing, but he saved, we took a trip was it Thanksgiving, to St. Augustine to visit some friends and family for the holidays and their family, and then I bought a pitcher of water for the hotel room. So that pitcher of water, my son saved the pitcher, so we've been refilling the pitcher with water. So we don't no longer buy water anymore. We just filter the water from the Beretta. Actually, we have a Pure system. Pure
for water.
Pure, what do they call this? Container. We'll just call it a water container.
Filter.
Pitcher. Water pitcher. Hello. All these funny words, and we just don't need any fancy words. So we have the Pure water pitcher. We go ahead and fill it up with water, and then my son, he found this great idea, which I told him we did when I was growing up with my mother. He just used that handy dandy pitcher we had, that water we bought, that we finished it, and he kept the bottle, and he just fills it up with filtered water, and we just put it in the refrigerator so we have cold water. Isn't that great? Save me, what, 89 cents? So we got water going here. Nope, that's perfect because we're just going to skim. We're going to go ahead. We can go ahead and add our meat now. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put in those, the ribs. They're so tender already, I can tell from defrosting it. My bones. You ever wonder what to do with those bones? What they do with those bones? Those bones are so good for any kind of stock. It's so good for you. It's all natural. You know, they always talk about bone broth and things like that. Well, hey, you're getting your free bone broth right now. Just by that stock. Let me use that first more. So that's about it. We're just going to cook that for about an hour.
Put the lid on.
About 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'm just going to get that water, that beef, ready to start. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep watching it. And I'm going to show you throughout, because we're going to fast forward a little bit, you know, because this takes a little bit. I'm not going to be on here for an hour. we're gonna do our magic, our editing magic that we found out. My son figured out how to do some editing magic. So we're gonna do our magic trick, and I'll come back with you and show you what we do next. Once that meat starts to cook, we're gonna skim that fat off, and then, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna, see, there's two ways of doing it. You could actually keep the water, which I've done before. You can keep that water and keep that fat. Just skim it. If you have time, patience, you can skim that fat the whole duration of the 9 hours. Not a big deal. I've done it, you can do it. If you don't want to do that, go ahead and when this is finished cooking for an hour, toss that water, throw it away, and then put new water. A lot of people like the new water instead of the fat, junky water, which is fine, which is what we're probably going to do too. So when this is done cooking for an hour, we're going to go ahead and drain that water. After we drain that water, we're going to fill it with new water. Okay? We're going to fill those bones with new water. Then we're going to add our seasoning. Okay? But we'll get to that point when we're ready. Okay? So we'll come back with you here shortly. You have anything to say? 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 Get into her shirt, guys. My little
Sriracha.
Her little sriracha shirt on.
Everything.
Yeah. I got them both those shirts at Walmart today. No, I didn't want to wear his because he said he's too lazy to change for our video. So, whatever. Thanks so much. We will be joining you here shortly. Give us a second.
Bye. Me time.
Oh, thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Stage. We're boiling our bones and the meat we're gonna cook. Okay. So see, as I mentioned to you, if you wanted to go ahead and skim it off and throw this part away, which I've done myself, and you just continue. Let me show you what I do when I do it this way. Stay right there, Noah.
Okay.
So when I skim the fat, and say for example I want to use that broth. Hold on one second, let me rinse this out. That's why I always rinse my stuff out. My habit. What I will start doing, if I'm going to keep the fat on here, some people do, it's not a big deal. You just skim all of that brown stuff off. Okay? That's all the junk that's coming out of that meat. And you're going to just do this pretty much probably the whole duration. Or no, I wouldn't even say that, because once you put the soup base, you can stop doing it. But you'll see when the water starts to get clear. When the water starts to get clear, you can stop doing this. That's why a lot of people throw it away, because it's just hassle to do this. So they just don't bother with skimming. Like I told you, I have done it. It's not that big of a deal. I enjoy cooking, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, people who like cooking, I mean, some people just don't want to, waste the time and do it. And they like cooking too, so I shouldn't say it like that, but you guys know what I mean. I'm patient, I guess. Some days more than others. My kids will tell you I'm not patient, but I am patient. Okay, so that's that step. We still have some time. The meat is not done at all. I just wanted to come in here, on here and show you what it looks like once it starts to boil in this stage. Coming to you with my honey. She's skimming. I told her she didn't have to, but she loves to help out when she is in the mood. She's not always in the mood. So when she's in the mood, I get all excited. My baby girl. Yeah. So we're almost done. We got about 7 more minutes of that beef, of the ribs cooking with the bone. And then we're going to throw this water out. We're going to fill it up with water, clean water. And then we're going to put all of our stuff in the pot, and we're just going to wait. And that is it, my friend. Yay! right back at ya. Okay, so we're done at this stage. We got a couple more minutes, but that's okay. It's been in there for a little bit, so we'll go ahead. Oh, what's wrong with this thing? You guys, I need to get more organized. Okay, there you go. Okay, guys. Okay, is it hot? Yeah, it's a little warm, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it out now. Okay. I'll go ahead and take it. We're just going to pour it. We're going to go ahead and throw away all of that junk. Down the drain it goes. Down the drain it goes. Give me 1 second, honey. Give me 1 second. You can just... Now see what it looks like, you guys?
Look at that. Looks perfect. Oh, it's getting blurry.
That the steamer? What did you just do?
Huh?
What did you just do?
I just wiped it down.
Okay. It's okay. Just be careful. I'm going to go ahead and take it out because I want to make sure all that water is removed. I was going to use a strainer, which I should have done. You guys, did I get you?
Yeah.
Back up just a little bit, honey. Okay. Don't want nobody getting hurt. I want this to be an enjoyable video. Okay, so there's our bones and everything. I'm going to go ahead and throw out this water now. Okay. Let me get my other glove. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. I'm not going to use this pot now. I'm going to move on to a bigger pot. This pot. This is the pot we're going to make the soup in, because this pot is going to have a lot of water in it, and I'm going to make extra, because I planned my meals as I mentioned to you before. This stock is going to be for our meal for Monday as well. So I'm going to use I'm going to fill it up completely with water, and then we're just going to be done. All we're going to do is put the meat back in the pot. Let me turn this pot off for a minute. Because I don't want it to do anything other than show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the meat in here. Put all that in there.
Slippery. Okay.
It is slippery, honey. That's going to go in there. There's a bone right there, but
Oh well.
I'm going to throw it away. It's okay. It's just a piece of bone. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up.
With water?
I'm going to fill the water back up. What time is it anyways?
It's about 1:49.
1:49. Okay, so by the time this is done, it's going to be 2:49, 2:49, 3:49, 5:49, 2:49, 3:49, 4:49, 5:49, 6:49, 7:49, 8:49, 9:49, and 10:49. So 9 hours.
9
So
hours.
10 o'clock, almost 11, our lunch will be ready.
Yep.
Our lunch dinner will be ready. Okay, so come over here. So now I went ahead and cut this off. As you can see, this is the spice we're going to be using. Okay. Okay. So next we're going to take our spices. Put it in the pan like this a little bit and just get it to roast a little bit. Open up the spices, those aromas. I use one bag because I think that's fine for me. Some people like to add another bag or a little bit more spices.
to it, but I think this is fine. Some people say it's not enough, but I think it's plenty. So I'm just gonna get that to try to open up. Yep, keep it going. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my you can put that in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my meat all in here. Go ahead and grab my water. One second. Go ahead and add my clean water now to the pan. I turn that pan on, so this is gonna cook for about 8 hours. 8 or 9 hours. I'll probably just do 8 hours is fine. Okay, give it one more jug of water because I do want to fill it up. It's gonna cook down, so Honey, when you do me a favor, will you go ahead and just kind of
Start.
I was going to go ahead and stir it while I finish with this water. Just open up that. We're going to put it in the bag. Add more water. Keep adding water as you go. As this goes down, you can add more water. I'm going to probably stop right there for now. And okay, I think that should be done. It's gonna. And when you start to smell it, then it's done. This has cinnamon, star anise, cardamom, peppercorn, black pepper I see in here, cloves are in here. I've made this from scratch without buying the bag before, but it's so much easier just to buy the bag at your local Asian grocer. Why not? They carry it already. It's, you know, it's already done for you, so it just makes sense. Okay. Okay, come over here. I'm going to go ahead and get that onion going. It doesn't have to be fancy. The onion is just going to go in there anyways. So I'm going to peel it. You could use 1.5, but I'm just going to do this. Onions are wonderful. Even if you don't want to get fancy with your broth, onions are just perfect, flavoring for your soups. I've seen people not cut it, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. I may add another one in there. Oh, see? It's too much. I'm just going to have to probably add another half one in there. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to go ahead and add my... Ooh. Patricia, calm down now. What's that? I'm going to go ahead and add all of my spices in the bag, like this. Come over here, Noah. Get all of them in the bag like that. Okay, Okay, so there you have it, folks. Take the bag, just do like that. Dump it in your water. I tie the bag to the side. That's fine. I'm waiting to add a little more water. This is how you would make basic pho, just like this. You can even just put the bag in there, it's not a big deal. Actually, yeah, let me just go ahead and tie the bag up good, because that way I saw it coming out. There you go, you guys. Just gonna seal that bag up good. Ooh, I am just like really clumsy right now. Okay, Noah's laughing. Well, guys, it's okay. Let me pick this up, put this away. Add some more water. I'm gonna fill it all the way up because that water is gonna cook down. Okay, should be good. I'll grab another onion really quick. Now, last time I made this, I added jicama. Today I forgot to buy the jicama. So, or yesterday I forgot to buy the jicama, which is fine because I've had it without the jicama. There's many different types of noodles. Here. There are many different types of noodles that you could use at the end. You'll buy these noodles. These are the pho noodles. They're Vietnamese rice noodles. You can buy them also at any Asian market. But that's till the very, very end. So, use that one. I always have those noodles in my cupboard. I'll use another little. I'm gonna use another small onion and I'm gonna toss it in there. Some of my onion fell. I like a lot of flavor with the onion.
Yeah.
And now you just wait. I am going to add my base, but I'm not there yet. I'm going to add this Hughes style beef flavored soup base toward the middle of my cooking. Okay? And that's it. So now we're just going to wait 9 hours. We'll do 8 hours. Because I cooked that meat for about an hour. And now, really, at this moment, we just wait. The onions are in there. There's nothing else to do. Just walk away. I'm going to put it on 4, so medium heat. And that's going to do this thing. And that's how you start making your pho. I got to add my ginger. I had to run to the store, you guys. Honestly, we're going to go ahead. I had to buy ginger, which I thought I had in my refrigerator, which I did not. I always make homemade ginger tea, and I'm actually going to show you how to make homemade ginger tea if you don't know how to make homemade ginger tea. It's so good for inflammation. It's really helped me stay healthy. My kids love it. I don't have to buy any kind of extra tea. So I'm going to cut this a little thinner, Noah, so we can toss it in. But Noah's just going to, we're going to cook it on low. We're just going to open those aromas up. We're going to just kind of, I don't have a grill, so. Open the aromas up to the ginger. And guys, this is why you stay away from the grocery store. I bought some more meat. I didn't think there was enough meat in there. but I'm gonna add this on a separate pot really quick, get it to go ahead and boil down for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna put this at the end. This is beef sirloin tip steak. Okay, it's very easy to cook. It's flat, it's so thin, you just put it in the end. Okay. And we're just going to do like this. Just open it up, and we're just going to toss it into the stock. My son, tell the people what you just said, Noah. Tell the people what you just said. It's starting to smell good in here.
Oh, yeah, it is starting to smell good.
So I got my ginger.
Start smelling the ginger.
Just gonna get it, show them what it looks like. So we're probably 1 hour in. We started at 9 o'clock this morning. That's that. So once this is done, it's almost there. I've actually seen people just roast it on their topper without anything, and I don't want to deal with all that, so I just kind of I'm not going to put any oil or anything like that, so I'm just going to open it up a little bit. I could actually toss it in right now, it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and toss it in. I'm going to go ahead and just put that garlic all in. If I can get it out. There you go. And that is it, my friend. As I mentioned to you, you don't have to, like last time I made this, I actually added the jicama, but my local grocer did not carry it, and I couldn't figure it. Or they had one vegetable, it looked like jicama, but it didn't have it labeled, so I didn't want to chance it and buy the wrong vegetable. So we're going to skip the jicama, which is fine, since I just really saw in another recipe a couple months ago with jicama, and I just happened to add it. But this is just going to have the meat, the onions, and the noodles, which is basically standard pho anyway. So I went ahead and started that. That was actually beef neck bone. That actually was better for my local ethnic store. It's Bravo, actually. They opened up a Bravo by my house. So I went there, and they had that for like $3 or something like that. $3.43, and I'm just like, you know what? This has a little bit more meat in it. So I went ahead and got that. I'm going to put the timer on for an hour, and then I'm going to cook that down. I'm just going to add it in here. It'll be fine. It'll catch up.
Cook it on low.
Fine. What?
This
Yeah, that. No, just on medium. That could actually be in about, I'm just trying to get it skimmed up, so probably about 30 minutes will be fine. I'll just put 30 minutes, and then I'll put it back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is it. So we're still cooking. How many more hours? 8 hours to go now, guys. 8 hours when we add this in, when we add the beef in. That is it. Go ahead and add my meat. That meat I'm going to add. No need to rinse or anything like that. It's fine. I added one already. There you go. Add that. There's one more in here, I think. I feel it. There you go. Yep. And we're all set. Go ahead and put our Hue style beef flavored soup base. 1 second now. I'm going to probably just use all of it, you guys. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go ahead since I'm using the big pot today. It's 2 o'clock, so we only have about 3 more hours to go, right?
Right.
We're going to let it do its thing. Let's do its thing.
Fill this up with a little bit of water.
No, we're good with that, honey. Okay, I didn't add any salt. You can add salt or sugar, things like that. I'm not going to. Actually, I'm going to add I'm going to do 1/3 cup of fish sauce. Fish sauce has natural salt anyway, so I may do a little bit more of that. Okay, for taste. Let me get my sugar out. I'll get the sugar out. Where is the sugar? No, where's the sugar at?
Down here.
Oh, do we not have any real sugar? Ah! Hold on one second.
I have some
We
there.
have real sugar right there.
Yeah.
You guys, I was getting a little nervous. We don't really,
I normally stock up on stuff.
we used to make cookies with real sugar, but we found some recipes online to just have more healthier snack life. Let me get here, let me just give you some of these. This is 1/4. I can always add more. Here we go, let's try that. 1/4 cup of a little bit of sugar. I put a little bit of sugar, not a lot. And now this is gonna cook some more for the duration. See my bones? My meat, my ribs. I need to get my tongue out. Hold on, that's not a very good spoon. Hold on, let me get my. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna wash it.
Okay.
So my bag is still in there. It's been cooking low this whole time. Here's my meat. Look, you guys, it's almost off the bone. In fact, I can probably pull that meat out. And my bones are in here still. I actually added those other bones that had, and I'm so glad I bought them because they had more meat on them, see? Those actually aren't cooked yet, so I can see by picking them up that they have a little bit more to go. They'll be done right in time. This I may actually pull out. Not that. I'm sorry, Noah. See, that's the rib right there. Look at that meat. Guys, look at that.
Mm.
You okay?
Yeah.
So, I am going to go ahead and pull out that meat real quick because it's done. Last time I cooked it, it kind of overcooked it and it fell off, and this time I don't want it to fall off. So I'm going to pull out that meat, that little bit of ribs I had. See how much it shrinks down? I'm sure there's probably meat in there too. Yeah, that's going to cook now. We'll pull this off, I'll cut it out, and we'll add it at the end. Okay. Hi, so we're back. So we're gonna add, we're almost done. It's 5 o'clock. Our pho broth is complete. Totally complete. It's been cooking for 9 hours. Look at that. And I added that meat in there. I'm about to put my meatballs in there next, which actually I'm going to do, but I wanted to show you that I'm going to go ahead and I'm cooking some egg rolls since my kids love the egg rolls. And the egg rolls that I use, you can buy this at any Asian grocer. If you're not making it homemade, we can get into homemade next time. But this is, I use the vegetable spring rolls. They make them in pork and shrimp. And I'm sure chicken too, but I just buy the vegetables since keep it simple since we're already eating meat in our food. So we're just doing that right now, waiting for that to get golden brown. And just gonna do 2 each. This back, hold on 1 second. Okay. The Vietnamese beef balls I'm using today is this beef meatballs with beef tendon. This is actually perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my broth. The broth is warm. It's gonna thaw out in there. About 10 minutes. I could turn my broth up. Now here I have turn on the. So here I have my noodles ready to go. They've been soaking in some cold water. So they're actually perfect to just dip in the soup. Not really a lot of cooking because it's easy. It's just like flash cooking. So that's going to be next. Put that right there. Grace, my daughter, is here. She's prepared the scallions. She's cut the scallions up. She's cleaned the mint. She's going to cut into the jalapenos. We have some cucumbers. And we have these new mushrooms. If you've never eaten these mushrooms, I can't even pronounce it, but here it is. Enoki mushrooms. Very good, Noah. They're very good. Honestly, you guys, we have to eat all of this tonight because these mushrooms don't last in the fridge. They really don't. I bought them yesterday, and really, we're going to cut this part off here, Gracie, and then put the rest in there. I'll eat them up. Very careful. Yep. Perfect. What you can do, yep, you can just put it just like that. Let me get it clean. It's already cleaned. I'm just going to break it off like that so that way the kids can just take some. I had some radishes. Can't find the radishes, you guys. Don't know where the radishes are. So that's okay. Grace is going to go ahead and do the rest of her stuff.
And the cucumber.
Yep. Get back over here. We're almost done with the egg rolls. Back up just a little bit, then we'll please. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. We've actually done not much. Kids have been watching TV, relaxing. It's cold out here. I did take my nap. I was tired. The kids had me up late last night watching movies till about 2 o'clock. Where we started making this video and getting our meat and stuff prepared. So that way we had a little bit of a day just to relax and not be in the kitchen most part of the morning. So this meal, since it's really time consuming, the best way to do it is to plan the day before, the night before. So that way you're not in the kitchen. Really, you're just waiting. Because sorry honey, just move this way 1 second. I'm going to check on this meat. I have the ladle with I'm using the ladle with the holes in it to kind of check on my meat. And I turned up my broth because I'm just going to cook that meat really quick. I'm going to break it apart in a minute. It's already broken apart. I just dabbed it. Stabbed it. There you go. Just give it a second. Then I'm going to add my beef sirloin tip steak in a minute. I'm going to flash cook them in the broth as well. I'm going to wait for those meatballs to be done first. You could actually just put it all in a bowl and that meat will probably just cook in the bowl. But we're not really doing that today, so just back up a little bit, honey.
Yeah.
So that's it. Hi you guys, welcome back. So we're almost done at the stage as I mentioned. We got the egg rolls done. Here they are. My honey has started making her sides, our sides here. We got that enoki, what do you call it, Noah? Enoki mushrooms, scallions. We got the Asian mint. She's cutting up, is this cucumber good? Nope, it's not. Let's go get the other cucumber from the refrigerator. She's had that open. We have a
Jalapeno.
jalapeno in here. I'll actually go ahead and do this jalapeno, honey, okay?
Yeah, because it's.
My meat is still cooking. It's almost done. Those meatballs, probably about 5 more minutes, guys, and those meatballs will be done. I want them to get nice and tender and completely broken apart. They look like they're just about to be broken apart all completely.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it broken apart in a bowl really quick. Tracy, I will do the
Jalapeno.
jalapenos, okay?
Yeah.
No, try to see if we can find them. I actually bought radishes. I don't know what happened to my radish. Oh, well, it happens, you know. Things get lost. I just hope it's not in the car. You know.
Oh.
You want to go check the car really quick?
I'll go check.
Check the car really good. And that way, nothing is left behind. I hate when I do that. I have left groceries in the car before, and guys, it sucks the next day. The smell is just like you can't get it out of the car. So we've also started doing our dipping sauce for our egg roll. Basically, this is just some fish sauce. How much you want to put in this, up to you. I'll probably do that much. If you want me to measure it, I will. Not a big deal. There's also lime in the refrigerator. I don't want to forget. I'm sorry, Gracie. I hate to stop you from your stuff. I'm trying to remember because you guys, you know how it gets. I'm getting old. So let me see. Where's that? All right, honey. He's gonna check. I think it's more than. Yeah. Oh, perfect. So this is about 1/4. 1/4 cup fish sauce that you could use for your dipping sauce.
1 lime or something.
She's got the lime here. My daughter's got the lime. I went ahead and used these noodles. I think I showed you yesterday what they were, or earlier in the video. I have cilantro here. You can actually put cilantro in your broth. I'm not going to do that. Some people like the cilantro in it. I'm gonna skip that part. I don't need it. Because that mint is already there. Oh, here's my bean sprouts. Here's my bean sprouts. Almost forgot my bean sprouts. We got bean sprouts here. You gotta have that. Gotta have the bean sprouts. I bet you if I look, you know how kids are. Oh, I don't know, Mom, where it is, and then there it is. So their eyes are sometimes mixed things. Cilantro we can use tomorrow. Papaya. I know I bought it. I just can't find it now. Oh, I hope it's in the car. I know I bought it though. That's the problem. I hate when I lose something. I know you guys probably go through that too. If you lose something, it just makes you freaking crazy. Okay. So she's got, no, I wanted you, honey. I'm sorry. Let me show you how to cut them. It's okay. Not a big deal. No, don't be. I didn't tell you how to do it. You just was diving into it like you always do. So where's the, we could actually, I'm not making it in a salad. I was going to do it long ways, Gracie, but that's okay. We'll just do it like that. Yeah, you can just do it like that if you can. This is the new, right? The new one?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. And meatballs. No radishes?
No.
I know I bought those radishes.
Maybe you put them back? Did you put them in the freezer?
No.
No.
You put the stuff away. Noah. We were cleaning out the refrigerator. Maybe we threw it away on accident.
And you thought it was bad?
No. Maybe I just threw it away. I thought the bag was empty. I love cucumbers, guys. So we got a cucumber. Let's go ahead and wash some of those up for me. Go ahead, honey, put this away. You know what? Let's do one more. I guess we can use this last one. Here, Gracie, rinse this. We can use both of them. That's fine. We'll just put the rest of the refrigerator. My meat's done.
Never have enough ingredients. I'm gonna just cut these up.
Look at that.
Cut them up.
Look at that. You guys, I'm going to have to bring you here just to
Oh,
show you what it looks like. You guys. Okay. It is so freaking good. Look at that. Let me get into that. Can you see it? Let me see. Can you get into it? Look at that. Woo. I'm sorry. Malfunction. I just really want you guys to get into that broth there. Look at this. My ribs are here. Oh, we're going to eat so good. I'm so excited for Sunday dinner. I got to put you back now. Hey. Okay. Get you Gracie there. You got it? Okay, so she's going to finish up there. I'm going to go ahead and take the meat out. I have my bowls here. I'm going to go ahead and start.
This green onions.
I'll get one big bowl out for me, just so you guys can take a look at it. I'm going to use this bowl. That's actually with the bowl size that they give you at the restaurant. They actually give you these for the kids' bowl, so. Okay. Oh, it's hot, you guys.
The air.
Yeah, turn the air on, please. It's hot in my kitchen. Cooking all day, so.
Right when you walk out at home. Now we're
Uh-huh.
gonna do the lime. Right when you walk out of the kitchen.
Yeah, right when you walk out of the kitchen. So I can pull at this stage. I can go ahead and pull out that bag, the bag with all that spices. Gracie, move for a second. The bag with all the spices. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out now. It's trashed now, so it's done its thing. Okay, I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, go ahead, Gracie. I'm gonna put my meat all in here, and you guys can take a look at it. Ooh, those bones, I'm just going to go ahead and toss out now. I leave the ginger in. You can take the ginger out. Ginger is so good for you, you guys. You can just eat it. That's what I'm going to do. My kids actually like the ginger too, so I don't have to worry about taking it out.
I didn't.
All the tendon, that marrow and everything, you want to keep that because that's good. Some people don't like it. We actually love it.
Which part?
The tendon, the marrow, all that
Oh yeah.
stuff from the
We're
bone.
gonna do. I think that's all. So we got our.
Then I have my rib. Oh my gosh, you guys. Ooh, delicious. This. I may have to get a bigger bowl. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try to put everything in one little bowl here.
So I'm done with.
All the bones you cook with, you can toss them out. If you have a dog, yay for your dog. Since these are beef bones, they would be safe too.
Happy birthday, dog.
Yep.
The dog.
We're actually talking about getting an animal. Okay, so that's enough meat I'm going to pull out for now. You guys, get into that. It's so hot. So look at that. That's all my meat. I have my ribs here. Those meatballs I told you about, those Vietnamese meatballs, I freaking love them. My kids love Vietnamese meatballs. That's the soup they order when we're at the restaurant. So I buy it. This meal cost me about, how much money you think I spend for the 3 of us to eat? And half the time, my daughter and I share one because it's so big. And I'm trying to stay on a budget like most of you. So her and I just get in the habit of just sharing. Watch me, I might need a big plate for my sides here. I'm gonna use this plate to plate my show again. Because I keep adding. See, if I had my radishes, I'd definitely need this bigger plate here for my radishes. I'm still talking about my radishes, guys. I may not be able to sleep until I figure out about those radishes. I'll be on the radish hunt. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna put those noodles in there really quick. You don't have to do it this way. I see a lot of Asians, they actually just put the noodles in the bowl and they pour the broth into the bowl. That is fine. I have done that as well. It is fine. Whatever you want to do, it will work. It will taste just as tasty. And I've kind of mixed this, which I didn't want to do, but that's okay. My daughter had it all nice and pretty and I messed it up. Sorry, Gracie.
It's okay.
She said, it's okay, Mom. Okay, so I got that. Okay, I'm just going to cut up my jalapenos really quick. My broth is turned off. Okay, good, because I wanted to stop cooking it now.
Do you want me to put the noodles in there?
Grace is going to go ahead and put the noodles. You think you can do it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So she's going to go ahead and toss the noodles in here. Just like that. Perfect. Now sit here and count to 10. She's counting. Isn't it great having kids, guys? My kids are really wonderful. Okay, so I may just use 2 in that sauce for the dipping sauce. My kids love spicy food. I'm gonna get it out, Gracie. You don't get it out, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my sauce for my kids like this sauce like this too. And what you can do if you wanted to, I've actually done this too. Noah, did you want some of this?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm just gonna use one plate. Let me just wash my hands really quick, guys. Give me a second. So we're almost there. Okay. Can somebody go ahead and put some bean sprouts on the plate for Mom?
Sure.
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 Sure. I love it when she says it like that. Sure. Okay, sure. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get the noodles out, and I'll start plating now. No, where's that spoon? There it goes. I always ask my kids, like, since they put the dishes away, Lord Jesus, I always ask them, where's this, where's that, don't I?
Yeah,
Tell the folks.
Right when you see something sauce, you're like, no, guys.
Noah, Grace, where's this, where's that? So,
And then we eventually find it.
and then they eventually find, like, my lipstick is missing. I bought some new lipstick yesterday, can't find it.
It'll turn out.
It'll turn up. So see, my noodles, when it's cooked, it looked just like that.
Second.
I need to get a ladle. That's perfect, honey. I think that's enough. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or put it more, that's fine. More the merrier. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that on the table now. Or you know what, Gracie? For our thumbnail, we're going to do our thumbnail in a minute. So you can bring it back here for our thumbnail. I'll just put this inside right now. 1 second, let me clear it up. Ooh. Get this in here really quick.
Chili sauce.
Okay. only used, for the 3 of us, I only used the pack. I only used, oh, I need to cut that up. I only used, how many packs did I use? I used 3 little of the small packs. You could use 2, but since the 3 of us, my kids like the noodles a lot. 3 is actually perfect for our family. Okay, let me go ahead and start putting the meat. Start putting the, let me get that bone out. It's got the ginger in there. Like I said, I'm going to put that ginger in there. It's got that fat. Where's that baby girl? Forgot there's this meat here. I'm going to go ahead and put this meat in here really quick. Let me grab a knife. I'm just going to use, I'm not going to use all of it. Since we are having leftovers, since we do planned meals, this will be another meal for us this week. So the rest of this meat, I'm going to go ahead and put, you can actually, I've seen people put the meat in the broth, but I want to make sure the meat is cooked and marinated in the broth like that before I take it to put it in my plate. I'm one of those people, I can't have raw food in my bowl. I have to make sure it's completely cooked before it gets anywhere near me. Because I'll eat it, my like I'll be raw.
Salmonella.
Gracie's talking about salmonella, okay, guys. So I'm just going to use one of those meat. The rest, Noah is going to put in a plastic bag. Grab a freezer bag, Noah,
Ziploc?
or a bowl, or a Ziploc bag, yep. And then we're going to put the rest in a Ziploc bag for another meal this week. So we're just going to add that. Here, open it up, honey. I'll just put it in there. There you go, guys. Simple, easy.
In the freezer?
Put it in the refrigerator. Refrigerator. For another meal this week. So no cooking. I won't cook every day, which is wonderful. You know, I get in the habit of doing that, which I am in the habit of doing that. Where's the meat? I'm in the habit of doing that. Go ahead and put that away, honey. I'm in the habit of doing that, so it makes my life easy, more enjoyable time with the children. We've got lots going on right now, so. This one has the meat already. Oh, yeah, there's that meat right there. Ooh. I'm gonna go and put that meat in here. Check Gracie. See, that meat's already cooked, guys. Literally a minute. Literally. Maybe 2.
Just a minute, too.
It didn't take long for it to cook because it's all that water is so hot. Ooh, hot. Some more bone out.
Yeah. Doesn't really take that long. Oh, for a second, I thought that was all jicama.
Yeah, last time I cooked this meal, you guys, I think I mentioned it before on my post, is that I used the jicama. And it was good, but I went to my local grocer and I could not find the jicama today. So I was like, oh, screw it. Not a big deal. We have a lot of stuff to eat. This meal is so filling just with the noodles. was that?
Grace.
Me, God bless you. My kids are starting to sound the same. Okay, I'll put this back over here. I had that brisket on there. Let me put some more. I can't find my ladle. I mean, this is a nice one, but I need a bigger scooper. It's just more like a spoon. Be very careful because the broth is very hot. I'm just going to go ahead and put them there right now before I start to put it together for you guys. I'll put one together. Go ahead and Gracie. Oh, you got it right there?
Yes, Mom?
Never mind. Let me use I'm gonna use a cup, measuring cup to get really in there. Get that broth out, guys. It's easier with the cup, measuring cup. Okay, so I have mine over here as well. So what I'm gonna do next, if you guys can see it, can you guys see? Look at that. Take a look at that, guys. So we're gonna start building our soup now. I'm gonna do one at a time. I'll do one for you and then we can go from there since I know a lot of you guys. It's kind of a long video. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do now, did you want one of these? My daughter loves these. She saw somebody on YouTube using these spoons and she used it.
I used a little
Are there chopsticks there?
Yeah. There's only one.
I know, I threw away a bunch of chopsticks because they're old. Oh, can you give me that chopstick, please?
Yeah, I did for you. I already put it in there.
I'll just use a fork then.
You said you
Okay.
remember.
I'm gonna give whoever this bowl is, I'm gonna put some more liquid in it as well. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'll do my bowl. Since it's bigger, you guys can see how it's gonna look. Put some meat in there, some ribs, actually I can just do all three of them, not a big deal since my hands are already on fire right now. My daughter's over there talking to herself. Okay. Whew. I like the fat. Even though I'm on this health kick right now, I shouldn't be eating the fat, but you know, for this video, I'll go ahead and do it just for you. It's your fault. Bone. Oh, there's another bone right there. You guys be careful, okay?
Okay.
You never know. I thought I got all these bones out. Okay. There's so much meat in here. You're gonna be full.
completely stuffed. In fact, this is what we're going to eat for our mukbang video here shortly. So you guys can see us enjoying our meal as well. Yay! Okay, I think that's a lot of meat I gave you guys too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. There's some more meatballs going. So much meatballs. Okay, so I'm done with that. Let me wash my hands really quick, you guys. Give me a second. Okay. Perfect. All done. Noah,
Yeah.
I wanted you to take a picture. So I'll go ahead and do one, and I'll do mine. I'll go ahead and do mine. So we're gonna go ahead and get over here for thumbnail. Let me let me just do this. Now here with this kind of pho, you do not have to put any sriracha because it's already spicy. Guys, it's so spicy. But I know there's a lot of Asians watching this, and maybe you've not cooked this meal. You can definitely add your spicy, your sriracha, which is absolutely fine, because normally I do too. But last time I didn't. I put my cucumbers in there too. If I had my radishes, I put my radishes in there. But you know, my lime is right here. I'll go ahead and squeeze it, put it in there. If you want to put more fish sauce, you're more than welcome to. It's your goodness. Okay? And that is where we are, guys. Cheese. Okay, so take a look, guys. Ooh, it's okay. That is your pho. So hope you enjoy it. You got some time on Sunday, which hopefully you do have time. I'm hoping these videos will inspire you to get in the kitchen with your children. Spend some family time. They'll remember it. Just like you remembered it with your mommy or daddy. Thank you for joining us. If you like these family videos, go ahead and hit
Like and subscribe to our channel.
God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.